Hey guys, Nomus RC. Sorry it's been a minute. I did a big move, and so I have a new shop now for RC stuff. And then I have a new office upstairs where I do all of my 3D printing. Right, Predator? On these giant 3D printers. But speaking of 3D printing, we got something special right here. Let's take a quick peek at it. So this is my F1 conversion for an Arrma Limitless. Let's dive a bit deeper into it. So it's got quite a few parts to it. We have a nose up here that actually mounts to your stock splitter location. And then you do a cutout on the stock body and you install this interior or driver and your engine cover. And then we have a nice, tasty F1 wing in the back. And then I went ahead and did these diffuser covers just to kind of wrap it all together. Makes it look really nice in the rear as well. All of this is for sale on my Etsy store. You can buy individual pieces or the entire conversion kit. Let's break into it and see exactly how you get this thing assembled. You really won't need that many tools to do this conversion. Obviously, it's nice to have some type of powered screwdriver. And then we'll just be using 2mm and 2.5mm hex drivers. Some Lexan scissors, and maybe a few other small odds and ends, but all of the mounting hardware is included in the kit when you buy it. So I do have a few different color options, right? Like this is the nose piece, blue, red, gray, white. You can also get black. Here are the colors for the F1 wing, right? And again, red, blue, white, gray, and obviously you can get black as well. And then we have the same color options for the interior as well. Again, white, blue, gray, red, and also black. When you purchase these, they will not come painted. You would just need to have your own acrylic paints and paintbrushes. Stuff you can just get at Walmart. So first things first, you're gonna have to strip the Limitless down just a little bit, not much. So you need to rip your rear wing off of here completely and just leave these two mounts that look just like what's on an F1 car. And then you need to pull your splitter completely off, right? So for the body, I do include this nifty template that you can cut this out and then you can place it inside your body shell and just trace it in. And then after you get this template traced in on the inside of this, you can kind of see where this is going. Body reamer to make some holes, and then use the Lexan scissors to cut it all out. Maybe use a Dremel if you need to on some hard to reach areas. But end result, you're gonna wind up with this. Don't pay attention to this. That's actually for my power button on my Max 6. But this is what you will wind up with. And then myself personally, I use this Rust-Oleum vinyl wrap, or you can use Plastidip or whatever you want, and just give the body a really, really heavy coating of whatever color it is that you want to switch to. If you're purchasing the blue one, you can kind of just leave it how it is. So once you're all cut out, you're ready to go ahead and get your stuff mounted in there. I do recommend heating this up with a heat gun and kind of warping it a little bit. Just take it and just bend the sides a little bit, just to give it a bit of an angle so it kind of fits up in there a little bit better. You do not have to do that, I just recommend it. The other nice thing about this is I completely hollowed out the cowl. So if you want to put FPV equipment or anything on the inside of there, you absolutely can. There's plenty of room for any electronics or anything that you can think of. So let's go ahead and just slide it in and see how it fits. So once you get it in here, you can kind of just figure out where you want to mark out your holes. If you can see, this is what I personally did. The mounting of this thing is obviously super easy. Cutting out the hole is a little bit more challenging. This is a really thick body, but it's totally doable, totally fine. If you screw something up, just use a Dremel or something like that, or some sandpaper, and just fix it. But that's what it looks like on the inside. Just 2 bolts. She's all mounted up. So once that's done, you can go ahead and take your nose and your included hardware. They're just M4 screws. And we can go ahead and get that mounted to the splitter location. Now you will need to, so it uses 3 holes, the furthest one here, the center one here, and the furthest one here, okay? You're gonna wanna hollow these out a little bit but don't hollow them out so much that your M4 screw does not fit anymore. Technically, you can just leave them as M3 and just jam this son of a bitch in there. And literally that's it. 3 screws and it's mounted. Boom. Let's toss the body on and just see what it looks like. Man, that's looking clean. Let's go ahead and get our wing mounted. You're actually going to want to take this part first and get it mounted to the supports right here. So you can see on the inside here, there's holes. And it comes with included hardware. Okay, now we can go ahead and get the main portion of the wing attached. And again, it comes with included hardware. For this one, I just want to use a regular hex driver. So none of these holes are threaded at all. We'll actually put a nut on the inside. For the last portion, we will be installing these rear diffuser covers. Again, with included hardware. And that's it, guys. Your Arrma Limitless F1 conversion is complete. If you want to do some stickers, some extra painting, that's up to you. Definitely do a shout out if you do some crazy design on one of these. I would love to see it. So these parts are actually super durable. Don't feel like you need to baby this thing. I print these parts in very specific directional ways to make them super strong. So for what they are, you're not going to have to worry unless you literally crash. But if you crash one of these cars, it's not only 3D printing that's going to break, you're going to break all kinds of stuff. There's only one thing left to do with this Limitless F1 conversion. Take it outside and beat the shit out of it. Let's go. There's literally no reason to go easy on it. These parts, not gonna break. As always,